Hi guys, now we are going to next topic which is exercise number 1.2 question number 6 up to question number 5. In the previous lecture we already studied about equation of tangent and equation of normal, but here question number 6 is given. If the line y is equals to 4x minus 5 touches to the curve y square is equals to ax cube plus b at the point 2, 3, here we have to find a and b, which means that here we have to find the value of a and b by using the equation of tangent and equation of normal. It is simple that on the coordinate axis, line y is equals to 4x minus 5, which is line y is equals to 4x minus 5, touches to the curve, and this curve is y square is equals to ax cube plus b. At the point 2, 3 means here x coordinate 2 and y coordinate 3. If the line touches to the curve at point p in bracket 2, 3, hence it is clear that y is equals to 4x minus 5 be a tangent. Hence it is clear that the slope of this line, which is m is equals to, in slope form equation y is equals to mx plus c, which is slope m is equals to 4. It is clear that here we can conclude the slope of the line m is equals to 4. Now, so line y is equals to 4x minus 5 touches to the curve, and curve is y square is equals to ax cube plus b. So if we differentiate this curve with respect to x, then we get the y square, which is 2y into dy by dx, is equals to a into derivative of x cube, which is 3x square, and the derivative of b, which is constant function, is 0. Hence we can write 2y into dy upon dx is equals to 3ax square, which is dy upon dx is equals to 3ax square upon twice y, which is dy upon dx. So we know that again the slope of line y is equals to 4x minus 5. If we compare this, y is equals to mx plus 5, mx plus c, then m is equals to slope of line m is equals to 4, which is 1, which is 2. We know that the slope of tangent m is equals to 4, hence we can write from 1 and 2 we can write dy upon dx is equals to m, hence 3ax square upon 2y is equals to 4. Hence here we can write 3ax square is equals to 4. If we take this 2y right side, we can write 4 into 2y. At a point 2, 3 means x coordinate 2, y coordinate 3. If we put the value of x is 2, y is 3, we can write at 2, 3, we can write 3a, the value of x, which is 2 square, 4 into 2 into the value of y, which is 3. Hence we can write 2 square is 4, 4 into 3, 12a is equals to 4 into 2 into 3, 6, 4 into 6. Hence we can write a is equals to 4 into 6 upon 12, which is 6 1 12 2, 4 1 2 2. We can write the value of a is 2. Here we have to find value of a and b. Here the value of a, which is 2. So again we have to find the value of b. If we take equation a become, we can write the value of a, which is equation a, which is y square is equals to ax cube, value of a, which is 2x cube plus b. So we know that value of x and y is at 2, 3. Hence we can write y square means 3 square is equals to 2 into x means 2 cube plus b. 2 cube, which is value of 2 cube is 8. 3 square 9 is equals to 2 into 8 plus b. 2 into 8 16. We can write b is equals to 16. b is equals to 9 upon 16. Sorry, if we take this 8 into 2 16 is equals to 16 plus b. Therefore 16 plus b is equals to 9. b is equals to 9 minus 16, which is value of b, which is we can write minus 7. Hence value of a, which is 2, and value of b, which is minus 7. So here the next example, which is question number 7. Here the question number 7, which is a particle moving along the curve. The particle which is moving along the curve, and the given curve which is 6y is equals to x cube plus 2. Here find a point on the curve at which y coordinate is changing a time as fast as x coordinate. Here by the given condition we can say that particle moving along the curve 6y is equals to x cube plus 2. The given curve which is 6y is equals to x cube plus 2. Here find the point. We have to find the point which lie on the curve at which y coordinate changing its time as fast as x coordinate. Hence, if we find the point which lie on the curve, then that point we consider let p x1 y1 be a point on a curve. The given curve 6y is equals to x cube plus 2, whose y coordinate is changing at time as fast as x coordinate. Then by the given condition we can say that dy by dt at a point x1 y1 is equals to 8 times dx by dt, which is equation number 1. So we can write given a curve at x1 y1 is 6y1 is equals to x1 cube plus 2, or we can write 6y is equals to x cube plus 2. If we differentiate with respect to t, we can write 6 into dy upon dt is equals to derivative of x cube, which is 3x square into dx by dt plus 2. We know that the value of dy by dt at point x1 y1, now we can write at point x1 y1 is 6 into dy by dt at x1 y1 is equals to 3x square into dx by dt at x1 y1 plus 2. So we know that the value of dy by dt at x1 y1 is 8 times dx by dt. From equation 1 we can write the value of dy by dt at x1 y1 is 8 into dx by dt at x1 y1. So 6 into 8 times dx by dt at x1 y1 is equals to 3x square dx by dt at x1 y1. So sorry, here derivative of 2, which is here 0. Hence we can write here dx by dt at x1 y1, dx by dt at x1 y1. If we take this whole term, left side 6 into 8 upon 3x square is equals to dx by dt at x1 y1 upon multiple term divided going into denominator dx by dt at x1 y1. This numerator denominator equal, hence get cancel. 3 is 1, 6 2. We can write 2 into 6, 18 upon x square is equals to 1. So here we have to find. the value of x. Here 2 into 8 which is 16. If we shift this x square right side we can write x square is equals to 16. Hence the value of x is equals to plus or minus 4. If we take the value of x1 which is 4 and the value of x2 or x1 is also minus 4, then we can put the value of x1 in equation 6y1 is equals to x1 cube plus 2, also 6y1 is equals to x1 cube plus 2. The value of x1 which is 4, we can write 4 cube plus 2. 4 cube which is 64 plus 2. 6y1 is equals to 66. y1 is equals to 11. Hence, the required coordinate x1, y1 represented by 4, 11. Also, 6y1 is equals to x1 cube plus 2. If we put this minus 4 right side, the value of x1 minus 4 bracket cube plus 2. The cube of 4 which is a minus 64 plus 2 minus 62, 6y1. Here again y1 is equals to minus 62 upon 6, or we can write minus 31 by 3. Hence we can represent the value of x1 y1 represented by x coordinate minus 4, then y coordinate minus 31 by 3, which is a required coordinate 4, 11 and minus 4, 31 by 3. So the next one, which is question number 8, here given that a spherical soap bubble is expanding so that its radius increasing at the rate of 0.02 centimeter per second. Here, rate of change of radius. If the radius be considered that r, then we can write the value of dr by dt, which is 0.02 centimeter per second. At what rate is the surface area is increasing when its radius is 5 centimeters? So, first we consider that let r be the radius of spherical soap bubble or sphere. After that, we have to find surface area, means let S be the surface area. By the given condition, we can say that here the radius is increasing at the rate of, means the rate of change of radius with respect to time t, dr upon dt is equals to 0.02 centimeter per second. When the radius is 5 centimeter, r is equals to 5 centimeter. So now we have to find increasing rate, the surface area is increasing when r is equals to 5 centimeter, means we have to find ds upon dt is equals to what? So now we know that the surface area of a sphere S is equals to 4 pi r square. If we differentiate with respect to t, because we have to find ds upon dt, so we get derivative of s with respect to t is ds upon dt, 4 pi which is constant, derivative with respect to t which is r square. Here the derivative of r square with respect to t, if we consider that r is a differentiable function with respect to t, then we can write a derivative of r square which is 2r and considerable function again dr by dt by using chain rule. Here 4 into 2 8, we can write 8 pi r dr upon dt. We have to find the value of ds by dt. So here we know that the value of r which is 5 and dr by dt which is 0.02, we can write when r is equals to 5 centimeter, and the rate of change of radius increasing order with respect to time t is 0.02 centimeter, we can write here ds upon dt is equals to 8 pi r means 5 and at the value of dr by dt which is 0.02 centimeter per second. So here 8 into 5 or 8 pi as it is, 5 into 0.02 which is 0.1. So here 8 into 0.1 which is 0.8 pi ds upon dt. So here we can say that the surface area is increasing when the radius is 5 centimeter is 0.8 pi centimeter square per second square. Hence we can write the surface area is increasing when r is equals to 5 centimeter is 0.8 pi centimeter square per second, which is a required answer. So the next example, question number 9. Here the question number 9, which is the surface area of spherical balloon is increasing at the rate of 2 centimeter square per second. The surface area of spherical balloon means the rate of change of surface area is 2 centimeter square. At what rate the volume of the balloon is increasing? Hence we have to find rate of change of volume with respect to time t. When the radius of the balloon is 6 centimeters. So here first we consider that let r be the radius of spherical balloon, S be the surface area of spherical balloon, and V be the volume of spherical balloon. So by the given condition we can say that the rate of change of surface area with respect to time t is 2 centimeter square per second. Therefore given that ds upon dt is equals to 2 centimeter square per second. After that we have to find dv upon dt is equals to what? When radius r is equals to 6 centimeter. So we have surface area of sphere of the spherical balloon is 4 pi r square and volume V is equals to volume of spherical balloon which is 4 by 3 pi r cube. By the given condition we have to find the value of dv upon dt. So here given that ds upon dt is 2 centimeter square per second, if we differentiate with respect to t both s and v, where we can write ds upon dt is equals to 4 pi derivative with respect to r square. Again dv upon dt is equals to 4 by 3 pi r cube means derivative of r cube. We can write this 4 derivative of r square is 2r which is 8r pi or 8 pi r into dr by dt, and which is r cube 4 pi upon 3 into 3r square into dr by dt. So here 3 get cancelled. We can write ds upon dt is equals to 8 pi r dr by dt, and dv upon dt is equals to which is 4 pi r square into dr by dt. So here we have to find rate of change of volume with respect to time t means the rate of volume. At what rate the volume of balloon is increasing when radius is 6 centimeter. If we substitute the value of radius which is 6, we can write when r is equals to 6, ds upon dt is equals to 8 into 6, 48 pi dr upon dt. 6 square which is 36 dv upon dt is equals to 4 into 36 pi dr upon dt. We have to find dv upon dt. So, if we substitute the value of ds upon dt which is 2, we can write 2 equal to 48 pi dr upon dt. The value of 2 upon 48 pi is equals to dr by dt, when dr by dt is equals to 2's 1 and 42's 1 upon 24 pi. dr upon dt is 1 upon 24. If we substitute the value of dr by dt which is 1 upon 24 pi in dv, therefore equation A become dv upon dt is equals to 4 into 36 pi into dr by dt which is 1 upon 24 pi. Here pi get cancelled, or we can write 4 into 36 into pi upon 24 into pi, or this 24 we can write 2 into 12. Pi get cancelled, 12's 1 and 36 3, 2's 1, 4 2, which is 2 into 3 6. dv upon dt is equals to 6. Hence the volume of the balloon is increasing when radius is 6 centimeter is 6 centimeter cube per second, means rate of change of volume with respect to time t which is 6 centimeter cube per second, which is the required value of increasing order of volume with respect to time t. So the next one, question number 10 is, if each side of an equilateral triangle are at the rate of under root 2 centimeter per second, here we have to find the rate of increases of its area when its side of length is 3 centimeter. So here we have to find, it is clear that rate of increases its area means when A is area, we have to find dA upon dt. So it is clear that first we consider that let x be a side of equilateral triangle. We know that all sides of equilateral triangle are equal. After that, we can consider A be the area of equilateral triangle. We know that about area of equilateral triangle, A is equals to, means A means area of equilateral triangle, A is equals to under root 3 by 4 side square. Here side be considered by x under root 3 by 4 x square. By the given condition, each side of an equilateral triangle at the rate of under root 2 centimeter per second. If we differentiate with respect to t, the derivative of a which is dA by dt is equals to under root 3 by 4 into derivative of x square which is 2x into dx by dt. By the given condition, each side of equilateral triangle at the rate root 2 centimeter per second means given that dx by dt is equals to under root 2 centimeter per second. When its side of length means x is equals to 3 centimeter. We have to find the rate of increases of its area means we have to find dA upon dt. So here dA upon dt is equals to under root 3 2 is 1 4 2 under root 3 by 2 x into dx by dt. So here the value of x, which is 3 dx by dt root 2, we can write under root 3 by 2. The value of x, which is 3 into dx by dt, which is under root 2. Here 2 means 3 root 3 upon 3 root 3 into under root 2 upon 2 means root 2 into root 2. Root 2 get cancelled. 3 into under root of 3 by 2, which is dA upon dt, or we can say that rate of change of area with respect to time t, dA upon dt is 3 under root of 3 root 3 by 2 centimeter square per second, which is a required answer dA upon dt.